Welcome back. A Jamaican man is in serious condition in hospital after being shot while traveling along Flamingo Avenue near Eden Street, that's in the Farrington Road area. Police say it happened on Sunday shortly after 5:15 p.m. Initial investigations reveal that the occupants of a burgundy Japanese model vehicle discharged firearms at the vehicle that they were driving. The suspects then subsequently fled the scene. The man who was shot was a passenger in the targeted vehicle at the time and sustained gunshot wounds and was transported to the hospital where he is receiving medical treatment. Police asking the public for your help in solving this matter. If you have any relevant details, you can remain anonymous. Call Crime Stoppers at 328-TIPS, 328-8477. Police also investigating a case of sexual assault that occurred on Sunday at a residence off Charles Saunders Highway. According to the preliminary reports, sometime around 6 p.m., the female victim reported to police that she was sexually assaulted by a male known to her. The investigations into that matter continues. For the first half of 2025, sexual offenses decreased by 30%, with 87 incidents compared to 125 incidents in the first 6 months of 2024. These offenses include rape, unlawful sexual intercourse, and attempted rape. Minister of Energy and Transport, Jobeth Kobe Davis, who is also the Member of Parliament for the Elizabeth constituency in Eastern New Providence, like many others, was caught by surprise when a severe weather pattern battered parts of Eastern New Providence, causing home and vehicle damage and left many residents in distress, having to scramble for safety.
I was completely shocked. I know last year we did have a small tornadic activity. It was around the Yamakara Beach area, and it was a few of the homes, so we were able to assist those persons. But this one was really major because it's a lot of down power lines, so that's when I called on my team, the support staff that we have from the constituency, and we were able to reach out to BPL and get their emergency response team here on the ground, and I thank the CEO and her team for their fast response. BGC is also here on the ground, making sure we get the process of reconnecting everyone back to the grid started. So it was not a big stretch. We also had some of the guys in the area that normally helps me with the cleanup. They were on the ground from last night doing some assessments and trying to clear some of the roads.
Kobe Davis says residents began calling her late Friday night as the storm pounded their neighborhoods. She's now working to secure immediate assistance for families.
So for the most part, we're hearing from them already. But what I have been doing since this morning is reaching out to my colleagues. So I spoke with Minister Lundy. He's already have his team at the warehouse now, and they're assembling for some support materials. I've also reached out to Minister Keith Bell for urban renewal, but I've also within myself started to reach out to some support of my own. And so as of Monday, we'll be putting together some system in place for materials to be drawn down, how we set up a verification process and be able to start getting the actual help to people to begin that process of rebuilding on what they lost through the storm. Is what I will use the rest of this weekend to do, because that's really what it is. People want to see you, but at the end of the day, they also would need help, real help.
And the minister said by today a verification system would be in place to distribute relief supplies as residents begin repairing and rebuilding from the storm's damage. And finally, the Office of the Prime Minister announcing key youth appointments. First, Ryan Munnings and Heather Brockbank are the Bahamas' 2025-2026 Climate Change Youth Ambassadors. As Climate Change Youth Ambassadors, Heather and Ryan will lead outreach activities, mobilize youth, and develop initiatives that strengthen national climate resilience. They will also co-chair the annual Bahamas Youth Climate Conference and represent the Bahamas at international forums. Also, Shanti Hanna is the 2025-2026 Sustainable Development Goals Youth Ambassador. With a background in biology, health management, and environmental research, Ms. Hanna has led sustainable initiatives, conducted public health research, and engaged directly with communities. Her work focuses on sustainable development goals, including good health and well-being, reducing inequalities, and climate action. Well, that'll do it for your JCN Evening News. I'm Jcn Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.